Good morning class, this is Chitrani Nigam. Today we are going to start with chapter number 3, that is state government. So let's start the chapter. In this chapter you will learn about the 3 levels and the 3 organs of the government of India, about the legislative assembly and council in states, about the governor, chief minister and other members of the state government, about the state judiciary. So let's begin with all these terms. State government is the government of a country subdivision in a federal form of government which shows political power with federal or national government. A state government may have some level of political autonomy or be subject to the direct control of the federal government. This relationship may be defined by a constitution. In India, the state government are the land of government below the union government. India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic with a parliament system of government. The republic is governed in terms of the Constitution of India. Sovereignty is shared between the union and the state government, but the union government is given greater powers. The president is the constitutional head executive of the state. The state executive execute the law by the state legislature. In this module, you will learn about the governor, chief minister, and council of ministers. The government is the constitutional head of the state. The governor is appointed by the president for the term of 5 years. To be eligible for the post of governor, a person must be a citizen of India and above the age of 35. The governor approved bills passed by the state legislature and recommend the budget among other functions. The leader of the majority party who enjoys the confidence of the state assembly is appointed as the chief minister by the governor. The chief minister is the real head of the state. She or he advises the selection of the council ministers and the size of his or her cabinet. The chief minister holds collective responsibilities along with the council of ministers at the state level. The state of India has legislative assembly corresponding to the Lok Sabha in parliament. Some states also have legislative councils corresponding to the Rajya Sabha. The state government exercises its power through 3 organs: the executive, the legislature and the judiciary. The executive arms on the government implement the laws and looks after the daily administration of the state. It comprises of the governor, chief minister and his council of ministers. The state legislature consists of the legislative assembly and the legislative council. It makes law on subjects like health, police, education, transport, land policies, etc. The judiciary is headed by the High Court, which settles civil and criminal disputes in the state. Students, here I am sharing one flow chart of the state government. Through that we can understand how state government works. First of all, state government. Under it, executive, legislature, judiciary. Under legislature, Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council. State Legislature. The Legislative Assembly is responsible for making laws or legislature of a state in India. All Indian states are divided into a number of areas depending upon the size of its population. These divisions are called constituencies. People of each constituencies elect one member of Legislative Assembly or an MLA or represent them in the state Legislative Assembly. The MLA belonging to different political parties are elected directly by the people based on universal adult franchise. All the MLAs together form the state legislature. The political party that has the maximum number of MLAs, and if that number is more than 50% of total number of MLAs in the Legislative Assembly, forms the ruling party. The MLAs of the ruling party then elect their leader, who becomes the chief minister of the state. The ruling party thus form a state government. The remaining MLAs form the opposition. The state legislature may be unicameral or bicameral. The state with bicameral legislature have two houses: the Legislative Council, that is Vidhan Parishad, and the Legislative Assembly, that is Vidhan Sabha. The unicameral state legislature have only one house, the Legislative Assembly or Vidhan Sabha. States such as Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh have bicameral legislature. Legislative Assembly or Vidhan Sabha. The Legislative Assembly represents the entire population of the state. It consists of MLAs. The total number of a Legislative Assembly should not be more than 500 or less than 60. Qualification for becoming an MLA. In order to become a member of Legislative Assembly, individuals should have the following qualifications. They should be a citizen of India. They should not be less than 25 years of age. They should not hold any office or profit under the government of India or any state government. They should be of sound mental health. The term of the Legislative Assembly is 5 years. However, the governor may dissolve the assembly before it completes its term. The member of the Legislative Assembly elect a speaker and the deputy speaker from among them. The speaker and the deputy speaker normally hold office as long as the house remains. The speaker conducts the proceeding of the assembly. In their absence, it is the deputy speaker who performs the function of the speaker. Power and functions of the Legislative Assembly. The Legislative Assembly has mainly two types of function, that is legislative and financial. The Constitution grants power to the Legislative Assembly. Legislative powers. The Assembly is empowered to make laws pertaining or subject mentioned in the state list and the concurrent list of the Constitution. Financial power. The Assembly enjoys supreme authority with respect to the passing of state budget, money bills, permission for levying taxes, and fixing salaries of the member of the state legislature. All money bills are introduced by the Legislative Assembly. Control over the Council of Ministers. The Assembly exercises control over the Council of the Minister of the state. The member of the Assembly may ask questions to the ministers. They point out the problem in the administration. They may pass a no confidence motion against the Council of Ministers and thus ask the entire ministry to resign. Legislative Council or Vidhan Parishad. The strength of the Legislative Council should not be more than one-third the size of the Legislative Assembly of that state. The member of Legislative Council are representatives of the local self-governing bodies, teachers and university graduates. One-third of its members are elected by the State Assembly. Some members are nominated by the governor. Qualifications for membership. The qualifications remain the same as those of the Legislative Council, except that to be a member of the council, an individual must not be less than 30 years of age. The Legislative Council is a permanent body, cannot be dissolved. One-third of its members retire every 2 years and are replaced by newly elected members. Thus, every member has a term of 6 years. The Legislative Council elects a chairman and a deputy chairman from among them to preside over the working of the council. Powers and functions of the Legislative Council. As discussed earlier, the Legislative Council cannot introduce the money bill, even for the ordinary bill. It is the will of the Legislative Assembly that prevails. It may delay or suggest amendment to the ordinary bill, but finally it is the Legislative Assembly which approves a bill. The Council can, however, put questions to the Minister and initiate a discussion on various issues. State Executive. The governor is the head of the state. The administration of the state is carried on his name, but the actual responsibility is of the chief minister and his council of ministers. They run the state administration in the name of governor. Generally, a governor is appointed for one state, but sometimes he can be the head of more than one state. To be a governor, a person must fulfill the following conditions. They should be a citizen of India. They must not be less than 35 years of age. They must not be a member of either of the two houses or parliament or of the state legislature. They must not hold any government offices. The governor is appointed by the president for the term of 5 years. However, the president may remove them from office before the completion of the term. Functions and power of the governor. The governor has many important powers which they exercise on the advice of the chief minister and the council of ministers. Their important powers include executive power. The government appoints the leader of the majority party as the chief minister of the state. Other ministers in the ministry are appointed by the governor on the advice of the chief minister. They also appoint the top level officials like advocate general and member of the state public service commissions. Normally, the governor works on the advice of the chief minister, but there can be situations where they have no exercise their independent judgment. Such a situation calls for the use of discretionary power of the governor. For example, when the state is under presidential rule, the governor can act on their discretion. Legislative powers. The government inaugurates the address the first session of the assembly after the general election and also at the beginning of the year. Every bill passed by the legislature should have his approval. If the assembly is not in the session and a law is urgently required, he can issue an ordinance which becomes equivalent to law. Financial powers. No money bill or the annual budget can be introduced in the House without permission from the governor. The governor can grant pardon or reduce the punishment of people convicted under the state law. Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers. The governor appoints the leader of the majority party as the chief minister, who then advises them on the appointment of other minister of the council. All the power regarding the administration of the state are vested in the chief minister and their ministry. They are answerable to the state legislature, hence they remain in power only as long as they enjoy support of the majority in the assembly. Power and functions of the chief minister. The chief minister is the leader of the council ministers. They are the vital link between the governor and the council of ministers. Each minister is individually answerable to them. Their resignation amount to the resignation of the entire ministry. Their main power are to direct the ministry and determine its policies, supervise the administration of the state, allocate, relocate, or take back portfolios from their ministers, coordinate the working of various ministers. Power and functions of the council minister. The functioning of the state government take place through various departments. These departments are headed by ministers. Their function is to run the department according to the policies laid down by the council of ministers. The Council of Ministers introduces necessary bill in the assembly and get them approved. Now students, let's take a quick recap of the chapter about the state government comprises three organs, that is executive, legislature and judiciary. The state executive includes the governor, chief minister and his council of ministers. The highest level of judiciary at the level is the High Court. State legislature make the laws at the state level. They may be unicameral or bicameral. The Legislative Assembly or the Vidhan Sabha of the state has two types of functions, that is legislative and financial. The governor has executive, discretionary, legislative, financial and judicial power. And the summary of the chapter is: the governor is the constitutional head of the state. The governor is appointed by the president for a term of 5 years. The leader of the majority party who enjoys the confidence of the state assembly is appointed as the chief minister by the governor. The chief minister advises the governor on the selection of council of minister and the size of her or his cabinet. The chief minister holds collective responsibility along with the council of minister at the state level. The state that have only one house, namely the legislative assembly, or the lower house have a unicameral legislature. State that have two houses called legislative assembly, that is lower house, and legislative council, that is upper house, have a bicameral legislature. Now students, let's start with the worksheet, which is chapter related with, as you can consider book exercise as well. In our book exercise, the first question will be choose the correct answer and fill in the blanks. In it, number 1 is the members of the dash elect a speaker and a deputy speaker from among them. So options will be state government, panchayati raj, union government, legislative assembly. Right answer is legislative assembly. Okay, next question. A person who can be elected to the legislative assembly should be dash. So right answer will be a citizen of India. Right. Next question. The chief minister and his council of ministers run the state administration in the name of the dash. So options are speaker, prime minister, president or governor. Right answer is governor. Next question is the strength of the legislative council should not be more than dash. The size of the legislative assembly of that state. Options will be 1/4, 1/3, 1/6 or 1/5. So right answer is 1/3. Next, to be a governor, a person must dash. Again, answer will be must be a citizen of India. Okay. Next question is fill in the blanks. In it, number 1, the dash elects a chairman and a deputy chairman from among them to preside over the working of the council. Answer will be legislative council. Right answer is legislative council elect a chairman and a deputy chairman from among them to preside over the working of the council. Next, a proposal for a law is termed as dash. So right answer is a bill. A proposal for a law is termed as bill. Next, the unicameral state legislature has only one house, which is the legislative assembly. Right answer is legislative assembly. Unicameral state legislature has only one house, that is called legislative assembly. Okay. Next, all dash can be introduced only in the legislative assembly. Right answer is all money bills can be introduced only in the legislative assembly. कहाँ पर introduce किए जाते हैं money bills? Legislative assembly में. Next, the dash is a permanent body, cannot be dissolved. Which is the permanent body cannot be dissolved? Right answer is legislative council is a permanent body that cannot be dissolved. Okay, students? Next question is true or false. The state government makes the policies for the entire country. Which is true or false? This is false. होल कंट्री के लिए तो नहीं बनाते ना स्टेट गवर्नमेंट लॉज और पॉलिसीज, स्टेट के लिए रहते हैं. राइट. नेक्स्ट, द काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर इन द स्टेट कंसिस्ट ऑफ द चीफ मिनिस्टर and the minister appointed by him. Yes, it is true. The legislative assembly is a permanent house that cannot be dissolved. No, it's wrong. Earlier we already read the legislative council is a permanent house. So in that condition it is false. The legislative council passed the money bill. Again it is false. Why? Legislative council ne legislative assembly passes the money bill. So here it is false. Next, the most populous state, Mizoram, has 400 members in the legislative assembly. Again it is false. Students, here I am sharing flowchart of structure of the state government that you can note down in your copies as well. Okay, so flowchart like state government, how state government work with the help of executive, legislature and judiciary. Under it, under legislature, one more thing is that legislative assembly and legislative council. Okay, so this flowchart you can draw in your fair copy and you can learn as well. Okay, so students, here we ended up the worksheet as well as the chapter. Hope you understand all the key terms related with the chapter and the worksheet as well, and whatever flowchart I have given, whatever work I have given, that you have to write in your copies. Okay, have a good day.